Well, the older I get, the older old is. Yeah, now that I'm in my 70s, my view of what life as a senior is, well, it's certainly changed. I'm not the decrepit old man at this age that I thought I'd be when I was young. However, there are some realities that just have to be faced as well. So, as the philosopher Seneca said, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So maybe it is time for me to step back and let the next generation take over, well, what is effectively their world. Now that may be, but I'm far from just biding my time and just waiting for the end. Hey, I look forward to my next adventure, whatever that may be. However, I'm constantly reminded that I have a lot more yesterdays than I have tomorrows. Well, at least in this lifetime. The last time I went for a full medical exam, I was really surprised to hear from my GP that they don't bother with some preemptive prostate cancer test for someone my age and ethnicity, unless there's some symptoms to suggest that they should, or maybe a history of prostate cancer in the family. Now, apparently this type of cancer is usually slow growing and treatable enough that at my advanced age, I'll probably die from something else, before the prostate cancer would take me out. Now, how comforting is that to hear? Apparently, the chance of harm as a result of tests increases with age. At some point, the benefit of finding something like cancer early is actually outweighed by the possibility of damage from the test, including emotional harm, especially if there's a false positive and they start doing unnecessary treatment. There's also the thought that finding disease that isn't going to actually harm the patient can cause more harm than good, so it's best to not even look. While I get the feeling behind this, I'm not fully convinced because I'd like to know. But I'm also not an expert in the medical field, and I don't have generations of data at hand to check on. So, hey, maybe it's best to leave these decisions to the medical professionals. Maybe. In the meantime, do your own research and employ critical thinking. Do not just accept the first thing that says what you'd already like to hear. Now, even with this joyous information in mind, according to my research, there are some tests that should be regularly taken. Things like blood pressure, colorectal cancer screening, eye tests, hearing tests, cholesterol screening, bone density, and for the women, a breast exam and mammogram. As well as a pelvic exam, pap smear, and HPV test. Now, look, it's also important to keep all your vaccinations up to date. After all, if you're going to keep on living, you want to have the healthiest life possible. So do take the time to take care of yourself, and those around you for that matter. Now, as an aside to all this, I also learned that it's suggested that someone my age ought not be adopting a pet either. At first I thought, really? I'm still healthy. I'm not incapable of caring for a dog or cat, so why shouldn't I have a furry companion? Then it was explained to me that there's a good chance that any pet I get now will outlive me and would have to go through the separation that they would experience when I pass. Well, so taking that into consideration, it kind of makes sense. These are sentient beings, and as such, they do connect with their humans, and they grieve when separated for any reason. Any reason. Now, who knows though? Perhaps I can help some geriatric pets in their last years while I'm still capable of doing so. So what do you think? I'd really like to hear from you. Leave me a comment or drop me a message, and do like the video. Subscribe to the channel, and then hit that bell so you're notified when new videos are uploaded. In the meantime, please stay safe and enjoy your day. I'm wishing you peace, health, and harmony. Bye for now.